Holy... Cover your children's ears. Holy shit! I don't know what the Bears were doing on that final play. I don't know what they were doing on that final drive. But I'm not complaining. Detroit Lions win on Thanksgiving. Finally! The Thanksgiving losing streak is over. I'm 25, about to be 26. I don't think I'm going to make it to the age of 40. As a Lions fan, one of these days, watching a game like this, I'm just going to fall over. And that's going to be it. Oh, I need another deep breath. Let's do it together, ladies and gentlemen, and then we'll talk about this game and this win. Deep breath together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, first of all, happy Thanksgiving. Of course, I got my turkey hat for the Thanksgiving post-game video. Oh, and it's my first Thanksgiving post-game video. Talk about a win, by the way. I've been doing these post-game videos since 2017. I have never done a Thanksgiving post-game victory video. This is the first effing time. Oh. Okay, let's talk about this one. A win is a win. I'll start by saying that. A win is a win. It was ugly and scary at times today, but a win is a win. And for the Detroit Lions today, that is our 10th straight win and our 11th overall already on the season. It is that time of the week, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for everyone's favorite game. It's Math Time with Tony D, presented by Roast Umber. Let's count together how many wins in a row that is for this football team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 in a row. Oh, it's so good I'm going to say it at least one more time. 10 in a row. And let's now count how many wins overall for this football team this season now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 wins on Thanksgiving. Oh. The best start in Lions franchise history. How about that? And our 10th win in a row. Our 11th overall in the season. Maybe the most stressful one by far already this year. By far, probably the most stressful one already. Oh. I have to give, like I do pretty much for every Lions post-game video so far this season, I have to give a massive shout out to the defense. We, once again, I say this every week, but it's true. We do not win this game without our defense. This honestly, as good as they've been this season, as dominant as they've been this season, this right here, I could argue, might have been the most impressive defensive performance. What they were able to do on the last Chicago drive of the game, when we had backup city, because everyone is getting hurt. We had so many backups in on defense. And, given Chicago helped us out, because, again, I don't know what they were doing on the final drive, but what matters most is that the defense stopped them. We stopped them with all of these backups in there. We stopped them with so many starters out, with so many guys out. The defense freaking stopped them, man. Zadarius Smith was getting sacks. We had guys like Muhammad and Turner. Guys, I didn't know who they were before just like 10 minutes ago. They were making plays. Like, dude. I don't care that Chicago screwed it up there at the end. The defense still deserves a bunch of credit because it was the backups who got the stop and helped us win this football game. Man, awesome stuff once again, defense. Football gods, do you hear me right now? I said it after the Colts game last week. Please settle down with the injuries on this football team, and particularly on the defense. We're already missing so much. We came into this game missing so much. And, on top of that, we were missing CD3 in this game. Emmanuel Mosley was a surprise inactive. I don't know what was going on there. We were already missing so many big-time pieces on defense. And then today, guys were just dropping like flies. It was ridiculous. I mean, so many guys went down. Off the top of my head, I'm probably going to miss some names because it was so many. Levi, JP, DJ Reader for a minute, he left the game and he eventually came back. Smith was banged up at the end. Rodrigo, who else? Wingo. Like, so many dudes were going down. Just injury gods, please settle down. Please. I said it last week, I'm going to say it again. The one thing that I can see just completely derailing this thing, the one thing is without question injuries. Just football gods, settle down. We got a game again in 7 days. Ugh! Who thought this was a good idea? Who made the schedule and said, yeah, let's make the Lions play Sunday and then Thanksgiving and then on a Thursday night? Like, who did this? Oh. Though, as I've talked about, they were able to close out this game and this win, we were starting to see cracks in the defense because, again, so many guys were going down. Going back to what I just said about how the one thing that's going to take us down, the one thing that's going to derail this thing is injuries, we were seeing that today. First half, the defense was dominating, as they always do. They were dominating. Of course, I got my notes here. Chicago's offensive drives in the first half of this game. 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt, 4-and-out, turnover on downs, and then another turnover on downs. That was it for the first half of this game. The defense was rolling. And then in the second half, when dudes were just dropping and dropping and dropping, like, yeah, of course the defense is going to start to struggle when you've got so many backups in there. It was like the preseason, dude. It was like a preseason game with the amount of backups we had out there in the second half of this game. We were starting to see cracks in the foundation for this defense. So, yeah, again, we play in 7 days. Hopefully we can get as healthy as possible before the Packers come in here next Thursday night. But, we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I want to talk about the offense now. Let's move from the defense to the offense. I have a bone to pick with the offense really quickly. How many times has the defense bailed out this offense this season? It's already a bunch of times. The defense has constantly, it feels like, been bailing out the offense. I can't even talk right now. I'm sorry. This game just ended and I'm all over the place as a Lions fan. The offense has a rough game, and the defense is always bailing them out. It happens often for this Detroit Lions team. The one time we needed the offense to bail out the defense, they couldn't do it. They need to be better. And they know this. They don't need a weirdo like me to be saying this. They know this. They know they need to be better, and they will be better. But still, it needs to be said. Like, the offense needs to be better. This game should have been over by halftime. It should have been over by halftime. But the offense was keeping the Bears in this game because we just couldn't capitalize in the red zone. We had, 4 red zone drives in the first half alone? 4 red zone trips in the first half. 2 field goals and the Jahmyr Gibbs fumble. It was 16-0 at halftime, and it should have been a lot more. And because we kept the Bears in the game, we gave them some hope. Going into halftime, they were able to obviously make a second half comeback and nearly win this football game. The offense needs to be better. Second half, you did start with the Sam Laporta touchdown, the second of the day. By the way, Sam Laporta, I'll give him my offensive player of the game with those 2 touchdowns in this one. But after the touchdown in the fourth quarter, punt, Bates missed field goal. I'm not mad at Jake Bates, by the way, for missing that field goal. The broadcast jinxed him, and that was his first miss of the entire season. I'm not... If we had hypothetically lost this game, I wouldn't be in front of this camera being like, oh yeah, that was, shame on you, Jake Bates, for missing that. Like, no, it's his first miss of the season. Like, sure, it would have been a talking point if we had lost, but like, I'm not mad at Jake Bates. That was his first miss of the entire season. And again, the broadcast jinxed him. But yeah, so you had the Bates missed field goal, and then you went 3 and out. You went 3 and out after that, which, by the way, that punt from Jack Fox, given the Bears drove down the field and nearly scored and won the game, but Jack Fox, it got punted and down at the 1. Jack Fox, you magician. Awesome job on special teams there by the Lions. And Jake Bates, other than the missed field goal, he was good today. What was he? 3 for 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. He had 3 field goal makes and then a couple extra points as well. So take the miss out of there. Bates was solid. Jack Fox came up big with that punt late in this football game. But the point I'm making here, again, the offense, they know this, they will, but they need to be better. How many times has the defense bailed you out this season? The one time that the defense needs you to bail them out, you can't do it. Like, you just need to be better. I can't stress it enough. All right, defensive player of the game. By the way, if you don't know what I'm looking at my iPad right here. I'm looking at the stats and all that. Defensive player of the game. I was originally going to give it to DJ Reader. He had a 2-sack game today. Shout out to DJ Reader, but I'm sorry. I have to give it to Za'Darius Smith. After those big-time plays that he made on Chicago's last offensive drive of this game, the split sack with Turner and then the just by himself, a normal sack, huge. And he was banged up, too. He was banged up and he made those plays. He got those sacks when he was banged up. I got to go Za'Darius Smith. Za'Darius Smith is absolutely my defensive player of the game for the Lions in this one. Oh, okay. I have nothing else to say after this Lions win today. I need to go eat some food and take a fat nap and then eat some more food and then take another nap, and I need to go to bed, honestly. Like, that game exhausted me. That was exhausting. But it feels good. Once the exhaustion goes away, it's eventually going to be like, oh yeah, we're celebrating a win on Thanksgiving. How nice is that to finally be talking about and celebrating a Lions win on Thanksgiving? I finally get to enjoy a Thanksgiving meal without crying. Oh, thank you, Lions. It was scary, it was stressful, but a win is a win. 10 in a row, 11 overall on this season. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's try to heal up as much as we can before another NFC North battle at Ford Field next Thursday night. This time against the Green Bay Packers. Until then, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for each and every one of you for watching my videos all season long. Oh, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy next week. We will see you next Thursday night after the game against the Packers. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. And, as always, go Lions, baby.